If you're a fan of reality shows, drama, and action, if you like the hots and colds of family and workplace drama, or if you just dig righteous motorcycles, there's just no way you missed American Chopper. The reality show premiered on the Discovery Channel back in 2003, and it was quite new to the reality show era. And American Chopper quickly made its name for showing us all kinds of emotions, relationship dramas, and workplace chaos. You know, the good stuff. It's been a hot minute since the final episode of Season 6 aired in 2010. But the happenings of a top-notch motorcycle customization shop in southern New York State, Orange County Choppers, is still pretty crystal clear in our minds. And there's some reboots and spin-offs to mention, especially the 2020 2-hour special aptly titled The Last Ride, where Senior and Junior do something they've never done before: collaborate. W.H. Stratton here with What Happened. And for everyone who was once transfixed to the TV watching motorcycle miracles happening with paint and metal, and drama brought about by the real-life employees of OCC, I bring you American Choppers Then and Now. You may be surprised to find out what they're up to today, but before we get to the good stuff, you gotta hit that thumbs up icon for us. And subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, but come on, let's go find out. What happened? Paul Teutul Sr. Senior, along with his son Junior, were considered the heart of the show. Maybe next to those outrageously cool bikes they produced. The two were considered the most disagreeable persons that could possibly exist in the entire universe. And the arguing eventually got Junior fired from the show. Today, Orange County Choppers is still run by Paul Sr. However, in 2018, he was sued by his partner, Thomas Derbyshire, who claimed that Paul had personally used the money that he put into the business. And later on, there was some odd timing, like when Paul Sr. filed for bankruptcy on the same day that the American Chopper reboot premiered on March of 2018. The case was later dismissed for lack of documents, but things have kind of spiraled because he can't stop spending money. So he still appears on TV, on talk shows here and there, and Sr. decided to sell his home to cover his debts. In late 2020, Sr. announced that his longtime New York-based custom motorcycle company would now move to Florida, and that's where you can find him, mostly at charity events. Today, Paul Sr. is 73 years old and lives with his longtime girlfriend Joan Bolger Kay, and they work together when they're not spending their free time riding motorcycles and rescuing animals. Paul Teutul Jr., following his departure from OCC, set up his own custom motorcycle company in Montgomery, New York. Not just a motorcycle haven, it was also a dog park. Animal love does run in the family, which I think is pretty cute. And that was all set up back in 2009 and directly led to the 2010 spin-off show American Chopper Senior vs. Junior, which was actually really entertaining and jammed 4 seasons into a 2-year span. And Junior has some top dollar clients like Blizzard Entertainment and Paramount, so we're assured that he is getting paid and is most likely financially secured more than Pops. Though he initially just wanted to become a rival to his dad's company, his personal life began to take more and more of his time. On August 20th, 2010, he married Rachel Beister on What Else? A Reality Show, TLC's Say Yes to the Dress. The couple then welcomed their son, Hudson, in 2015. Today, Junior is 47 years old, and you can see his designs in apparel and on personal buildings. And according to sources, the Paul father-son duo does now enjoy a healthy relationship, at least until we get another spinoff. Michael Teutul. Though Paul Sr. and Jr. were mostly seen disagreeing over everything and yelling at each other, there was a third member of the family in the show, Mikey Teutul, who used to try and maintain the tenuous peace. At age 14, Teutul began working at his father's company, the Orange County Iron Works. Initially hired to do basic chores from emptying bins to answering phone calls. The guy was chill and a cool dude who used to try to calm situations down, which was actually called the assistant general manager. while also providing some much-needed comedic relief. Mikey walked away from the Chopper franchise back in 2012 to work on his relationship with his father, and to figure out what he wanted to do with his life. In the meantime, Mikey opened an art gallery in Montgomery, New York, featuring his own paintings. The art gallery unfortunately was shut down in 2021, but that's not an end to his art. He puts his artistic nature to work to produce a web series, Bummin' Around. And Mikey still shines in his social media presence with funny videos and clips. So be sure to check out the artistic 43-year-old's work. Vincent DiMartino. Better known as Vinny, he was Paul Jr.'s childhood pal, and everyone's favorite during the first few years of this reality show for his skills and his personality. The man shone bright from 2002 until 2007 when he departed American Chopper to open his own custom motorcycle shop, V-Force Customs. However, it was closed a few years back, even though he had siphoned CODY Connelly from OCC to join forces. Vinny went back to work with the Teutul's in 2010, but currently he works with Paul Jr. Designs with Paulie. However, in the meantime, while he started working at PJD, he kept working on V-Force Customs too. And today he owns and operates DiMartino Motorsports in Montgomery, New York, which specializes in automotive and truck repair. And Vinny has some great instructional YouTube videos, so definitely check him out after this one. He's still flooded with work, and we're happy to see him living his best life. Today, Vinny is 49 years old, and he and his wife Melissa have 3 girls and 1 boy together. CODY Connelly. My man Cody was all things bikes from the time he could basically waddle. At the age of 5, he received his first bike, an XR50, and he was a motorcycle-loving 14-year-old intern at OCC before American Chopper even appeared on the telly. He came to work to refine his skills soon after he finished school, and had been a rolling stone between Teutul's and V-Force for some time, while also helping Paulie at his design shop. But what's he up to today? To my utmost surprise, he's out of the professional bike game completely and currently works for a utility company. But that's not it. There's a lot more to his story. In 2009, Connelly made headlines for taking legal action against some of his former workers at OCC. He claimed that he was paid for only a third of the episodes in which he actually appeared, and that the show used his image in the merchandise in 2007 when he wasn't even part of the show. Even worse, he never got the school bike he created, even though Paul Sr. gave it to him on camera. The case was settled and Connelly sought $250,000 in damages. Today, Cody is in his mid-30s and enjoys a low-profile life, and we couldn't be more happy for him. Rick PETKO. Rick started working at OCC as a fabricator and builder in July of 2003, but after 13 years with Orange County, he eventually left the shop and the show for a better position at Pocono Mountain Harley-Davidson. The dude is talented, and he was so valuable as a consummate blacksmith and metal worker for the shop. After leaving the show, he began to get passionate about his art, as well as his company RPD & Co., where he makes and sells all kinds of metalware. Most fans of his today know he makes incredible knives, grand prize-winning cleavers, and they're really quite beautiful. PETKO has been married since 2012, which true American Chopper fans should know since PETKO tied the knot on an episode of American Chopper. And if you're a fan, you gotta check out his Instagram, he shows some awesome knives there. Though many of the employees left the show on some pretty bad notes, we know they made memories and even some of them are laughable. But what's most important, I think, is that they brought laughter and excitement to so many people. And we here at What Happened wish them nothing but the best in their future endeavors. So now it's your turn. What was the raddest bike you remember from American Choppers? Did you watch Senior vs. Junior or the 2020 Final Ride that aired in August of 2020? Get in the comments and tell me what you recall about this reality show staple. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up icon for us. And make sure you're subscribed and come back often so we can keep telling you what happened.